What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited for today's adventure because we're going to be heading back out on the lake in this old kayak and competing in a kayak bass fishing tournament. Y'all love the last kayak bass fishing tournament, so I figured I should post this one too. Now this video was actually shot a little over a month ago and I thought that I lost most of this footage, but I actually didn't. I was able to recover it, and I'm excited because I caught some, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but we got into some really nice fish in this derby. And this is a tournament on a lake that I have a ton of experience on. I've caught a lot of big fish out here in the years, so it's one that I had marked on the calendar originally as one that I felt like I could do really well in and really get some good and valuable Angler of the Year points. So without further ado, I want to jump right on into it without spoiling anything. So hopefully you're excited to join along with me on today's kayak bass fishing tournament adventure. If so, do me a huge favor. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for good luck, and let's see what we can get into today. Let's go. Fish on, big one, decent one, decent one. There we go, first fish of the day, guys. He's really not that big, actually. We'll take it. It's a start. Oh, I thought it was a monster when he first hit it. Hey. I don't even know if the bait hit bottom, guys. Looky there. First bass of the day. Hopefully that doesn't stay a part of our limit all day, but definitely a good start. Let's measure him up and let's get back in there. Okay, he's right at 14. We're gonna send him back. It always feels good to break the ice. Let's get back in there, hopefully get a big one. Another one. That's a bigger fish, I think. That feels bigger. That feels bigger. Oh yeah, nicer one. Nicer one. Nicer one. Nicer one. Nicer one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the next cast. Oh baby, they're fired up. They're fired up, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the kind we want right here, guys. Look at how long and skinny that thing is. Hungry. That's the way I like to see him. I like to see him long and skinny and hungry. Oh baby. That might be a 20-incher. I don't know. He's gotta be at least 19 though. Oh, I'm all spun around weird in my kayak. I need to turn back around. I don't want to lose this fish. Oh gosh. Man, this is the only thing that sucks. I think they're biting really good right now, and I want to get back down in there. 19.5-incher, guys. We get 4 more of this size, we're gonna be hard to beat today. Okay, let's send this one back. Let's go. Got it. That's another big one. That's another big bass. Oh my God, it's a giant. Oh my God, it's a giant. It's a giant. It's a giant. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Stay on. Don't jump. Oh my God, it's a giant. Yes. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is that the same fish? They're hungry. Big, long, skinny babies. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Look at the colors on that one. Oh my goodness. I wasn't 3 casts in a row, but it was 3 of my last 4. And I think I bit the cast before. That might be 20. That might be 20. 19.75. I could get it to go 20 if I did some weird stuff and I just couldn't get her to keep her tail pinched. So we're just gonna call it 19.75. Oh, what a gorgeous fish, guys. 19.75. That's a good bass right there. Okay, let's send her back. Fish. That's a good one. Woo! On the old Carolina rig. That was a crazy hook set. Okay, I can make this work. A little 14.75. It's been slow since our hot start this morning, but that was our first cast across that point with the Carolina rig. So hopefully there's a couple more there and we get some bigger ones. Stay on there. Woo! Another little Carolina rig fish, guys. Oh man. Well, there's our limit. 2 big ones and 3 small ones. That's our smallest of the day. He's smaller than the last one we just caught. 13.75. We need some bigs. We need a couple 18s. Okay guys, man, what a grinder of a day. Started off with an epic morning. I thought that some great things were coming. But man, I got those first 3 fish basically on my first 3 casts when I got to the honey hole. And then pretty much nothing ever since then. I grinded and grinded, was able to get 2 more keepers. Got a 14-incher and a 13.75. And as it looks right now, I am in 6th place. And I'm out of the money by like only 1.5 inches, which sucks. I can't believe it. I fished all over this dang lake. I put more miles on this kayak in one day than I ever have. Tried a lot of different things, kept rotating different options, went back to the honey hole a couple times to keep it honest, and man, just couldn't seal the deal. You know, we're like the king of opening out here, but we just gotta learn how to close it. We just gotta learn how to close it, shut her down, because I feel like we missed out on an opportunity. But at least we still had fun. We didn't sink the kayak. And man, I'm already just The thing about this, guys, is that whenever the tournament's over, all I can think about now is the next one and going back out and trying to get some redemption. You know, 6th place finish isn't too bad as long as it holds up. I think it's gonna hold up. But man, I had a chance. Today. Oh well, I'll catch you guys back at the house. All right, guys, well, as I'm sure y'all can tell, the kayak bass fishing tournament didn't go exactly according to plan. Although we got off to what is as hot of a start as you can, catching 3 bass on 4 casts to start the tournament with a couple of big kickers. It was a grind the rest of the day, and I feel so thankful that I was even able to actually catch a 5 bass limit. I guess I caught 6 fish total that day, but man, I did not expect for it to be that tough. That was the toughest I had experienced fishing on that lake in a long time, probably ever. And, you know, catching those fish right off the bat, I was really excited. I was feeling really good, and that honestly could have messed me up because my initial plan was to start there in that little where that creek dumps into the lake. And then, you know, if it didn't really work out, then I was gonna go check out another spot. Or even if it did work out, I was gonna go to another spot. But catching those good ones, you know, that quickly, I just felt like, you know, there was a good chance that I could just linger around out there for a little while and definitely catch a couple of more, you know, considering that I'd already had 3 fish in the first 10 minutes of the day. But ultimately that didn't work out. For whatever reason, they either quit biting or there was just only 3 fish there, which I find hard to believe. I think they just quit biting. I tried a ton of different things. I checked that spot at different times throughout the day, but ultimately, you know, I probably should have loaded up my stuff and went somewhere else. And whenever I actually, you know, was gonna do that, it was just too late in the day, would have taken up too much time. So I just felt like I was gonna be able to get something done. And, you know, I was able to get those 2 fish to fill out the limit, but it just wasn't enough to secure us, you know, a finish high up in the standings. I think in the video I said that I ended up in 6th place, but I actually ended up dropping down to what I think it was 8th place. A couple of guys submitted their fish a little bit late. That lake has bad cell phone service, so they weren't able to get their fish submitted until late in the day, which is fine. But still, a top 10 finish out there, you can't be too mad at it. There was, I think, like 45 people fishing that tournament, so really not bad at all. Got some good points towards Angler of the Year, but I can't help but be a little bit bothered because I feel like I let one slip away from me. That was, you know, a lake that I had marked down on the calendar as one that I really felt like I could do really well at. But, you know, there's nothing you can really do about it now. You live and you learn, you grow from it. And I'm just already itching to get back out there next year. Hopefully they'll have another tournament out there again soon, actually. And we can maybe get some redemption. But with that, we're doing pretty good. This year overall in the standings, we are near the top of the leaderboard in Angler of the Year. We've got a couple of more events left to round out the season. And one of these places I'm really excited about. I think that I have a chance to do well there too. So we're just gonna have to see what all shakes out. But real quick before we end today's video, let me show you guys the jig. Let me show you guys the jig that did them dirty. I'm sure some of y'all are interested in it. This little guy was our champion. Just a little finesse football jig. It's just green pumpkin. And on the back of it, I had just a green pumpkin chigger craw trailer. I mean, I threw this thing a ton. You know, I only caught 3 fish on it, but they were the ones that really mattered. And then I cleaned up and got the rest of my limit dragging around a 6 cents hog walla on that Carolina rig. And then as far as the rod and reel setup, I was throwing the 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy 6 cents Lux casting rod. This is a really versatile rod. You can use it for literally anything and everything when it comes to bass fishing. And then the reel was a Shimano Corrado MGL high-speed reel, 8-to-1. I had it spooled up with 15-pound fluorocarbon. And yeah, that was my main setup for the day. If you guys are looking for a good combo, this is one I definitely recommend. Like I said, you can use it for a ton of things. I'll leave it all linked down below in the video description. If you find yourself on the 6 Cents Fishing website, be sure to use the code CJ10 at checkout to save you 10%. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If so, do me a huge favor, hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will do better on the next video. Bye guys.